Some wounds don't come from the world outside. They come from the place we call home. And when love is absent at home, the emptiness is louder than any drum, than any word could ever describe. On this episode, we are going to talk about not loved at home, which is something a lot of us experiences. Now I welcome you into another episode, the 10th episode of The Word We Adjust, a sacred place where we heal out loud, we grow without judgment, and we take up space with bold, unapologetic softness. Yes, like I said, a lot of us are not loved at home. Home should have been a place of warmth, belonging, and safety. But for some of us, it became our first battlefield. The first place we learn rejection. The first place we learn to question our own worth. The first place we ask if we're even ever enough. When we're not loved at home, you carry an invisible scar. You grow up believing love must be earned, that your worth is conditional, and that silence means punishment. You shrink yourself, you harden yourself, and sometimes you even lose yourself. We all have been there, and I know you can relate. Now, growing up, I lived with my mother's younger sister in Lagos, but I didn't grow up like a daughter. I grew up more like an help. You know, we actually have that experiences. And because of that, she never really showed me what love was. They never even showed me. Even my own immediate family didn't show me what it means to be loved. But over time, I discovered it wasn't because they were bad people. Maybe they didn't even know what love is. Maybe they don't even know how to express love. It's because of that absence, I found myself chasing what I thought I lacked. I gravitated towards people who really do not care about me, who really do not send me. But then I began to think, maybe this love thing is just too hard, maybe too complicated. But then something shifted. Growing up, I read books that made me fall in love with myself. They gave me this inbuilt confidence, even though deep down, I still don't know what it means to be loved from home or from someone. And one day I sat down and reflected on the pattern in my life, the kind of dating partners I had, the kind of friends I have kept over the years, and suddenly, boom, it became clear. I was gravitating towards the same emptiness I grew up with. I realized the problem wasn't just them. It started from home. It started from where I was coming from. And then that's when healing truly began. And maybe that's you too. Maybe the reason you found yourself drawn to people who don't value you, who don't rate you like we usually would say, who don't love you deeply, is because somewhere inside, you're still chasing that love you never received from home. But hear me, just hear me out. Their inability to love you wasn't proof that you were worthy of love. It wasn't your fault, neither is it theirs. You know, you can't give what you don't have. But healing begins when you stop waiting for the love that never came and you start creating the love from within. It's about learning to reparent yourself, to treat yourself with kindness, to surround yourself with safety, to see worth in you. Choosing to believe that you are enough, even if home never told you so. So, I'm trying to tell you today to learn to love yourself. Learning to love yourself is a form of healing we don't often talk about. So it's time to stop, take a pause and look inward. It's time to love yourself a little more each day that passes. Do things to yourself that make you feel loved and seen. Take the risk of falling in love with yourself. And that is the only way you can truly love others. For the words that are just to you, you need to first love yourself fully, truly, and sincerely. You may not have been loved at home, but that doesn't define your future. You can choose to create a home of love from within you now. A home where you are safe, a home where you, only you belong, a home where you are enough. Be you, and the word will adjust for you. I hope this touches you. Kindly share, like, and subscribe, and send it to someone that needs to hear this. Bye-bye for now.